It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they're not going in the direction they'd like to be going at this point of the season. They've started to fade, maybe some fatigue setting in now as the schedule becomes a little more strenuous.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We are here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. We are live at the Amway Center, home of the Magic. And, of course, Wesley Johnson. They will definitely miss his contributions.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Now Sacramento starting five. Collison is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Gay in at the three, the small forward. And that one's good.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Here's Houdini coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. That's tipped. Gibson with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Stevenson leading the charge. It's Collison top of the key. Nobody near Gay. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Right now, let's find out what head coach George Karl had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And it's Stevenson missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Goes up the baseline. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got his first points of the night.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Doubled by Collison. On the wing, Harris. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Collison kicks to Cousins. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here is Harris. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Gay. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Stevenson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Freak number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates and he can get his own offense too.
Here's Collison. cannot hit. Great D that time from Houdini. The Magic trail by 11. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Gordon missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Collison, no good. For Orlando, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. The shot's good from Houdini.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now, here's Collison. He's guarded closely, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Payne's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Rondo's checked in. Here is Stevenson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Houdini. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Clock at 6. No one covering. And here's Rondo. 9 points last game. Passes it to Gay. Kicks it to Gibson. All sorts of time. And he nails the jumper. Gibson's got his second basket.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Vucevic, good work defensively by Gay.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Gibson the screen. Stevenson drives in. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
So for the Magic, Smith comes in for Vucevic, and it's Hezonja in for Gordon. Sacramento also making some changes. Jones checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Chalmers in for Lance Stevenson. Sacramento leading by 7. Rondo with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Finished off the break.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
.157 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Caspi. No luck, so Orlando will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And then in that game, guys, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Harris dishes to Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form.
The Magic trail by 3. On the floor for Sacramento. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Rudy Gay is out there with Jones. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Collison in at the 1 spot.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. When you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
The Magic trail by 3. High post Vucevic. Gordon, the pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Kazanya's shot is off. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Hornets.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Now here's Collison. 9-point game his last outing. Gay outside. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Jones over to help. Dishes it to Vucevic. The pass to Houdini. Looking to end the run. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Cousins. The drive by Gay. At the elbow, it's Cousins. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Pass to Azania. A 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds and the transition.
Shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. Nikola Vucevic, 4th.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands. And a sloppy stretch for him. Now 2 turnovers in 3 minutes. He's got to focus in and value the ball.
Kings leading now by 9. Now Collison. Gay kicks to Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. And Sacramento has possession. Six to shoot. Here's Gibson. Orlando grabs the miss. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
The Magic trail by 11. Here's Houdini. He has 7. Gibson with the steal. Left side Collison. Again, Sacramento.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
The feed to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him, and he gets the bucket.
I love the low post attack on that one.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. The drive by Game.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They double him with Stevenson. Houdini passes to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Gibson with the steal. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. He dishes it to Cousins. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Sacramento moving it around. Gibson against Gordon. No good from Gibson.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
They double him with Stevenson. Houdini passes to Vucevic, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Gay kicks to Collison. Kicks it out to Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 13 points for Gay.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Vucevic. That's good. Vucevic has got 6.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Cousins with a screen on Oladipo. Gay kicks to Cousins. From about 16, can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Houdini. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Kings leading now by 11. Collison kicks to Gay. Gibson setting a pick for Gay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 15.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Doubled by Collison. Houdini. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. The Magic have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Payton against Rondo. The 11-footer off the left rim and out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
The clock runs out.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Boy, what a great game for Gay. He has 15 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the... And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Kicks it out to Gordon. Oladipo, the pass to Houdini. Doubled by Collison. And with that shot, the Sacramento leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Harris.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Collison dishes to Stevenson. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Collison, no good.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Here's Houdini, and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Stevenson, can't hit. Some solid defense from Harris.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Kings leading now by 9. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Leave too soft.
Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 19 points for Rudy Gay.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Cousins. Averaging about 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable force going to the glass. And it's been reflected on the stat sheet.
Collison kicks to Cousins. On the wing, Stevenson. Guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Collison, no good. The Magic trail by 9. The dish to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Here's Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Looking at the game for Houdini, 15 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Kazanya, he's checked in for Orlando. Watson comes in for Victor Oladipo. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Collison kicks to Gay. Shoots from the baseline. And yes, sir, that one drops. Gay's got 21 in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, and they'll face the Wizards. Closing in on the end of this long, long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. Here's Houdini, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The Kings making a switch here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. Here's Rondo, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. They get C.J. Watson.
Way to attack there.
Kings leading now by 8. On the floor for Sacramento. Rudy Gay is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the 2 spot.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Kings making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Terrence Jones. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Collison. Defense right on him. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Down low, here's Houdini, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's on Darren Collison.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Knocks down the step-back J. Collison's got 5 points in the quarter.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Here's Houdini, and he dunks it down.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stevenson drives in. They double him with Payne. Collison with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Inside, here's Oladipo, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. Whoa! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Pass to Houdini. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Oladipo.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Houdini passes to Payne. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
To the middle, here's Cousins. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Fade away. The rebound by Houdini.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Puts it up from 15. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Here's Gibson. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 5. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 3 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Fans, get ready for your magic dancers.
Burke has some information. Doris.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Tobias Harris is checked in for Payne. Cousins against Vucevic. To halt the run. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Cousins.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. And that one's good. Orlando leading by 5. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Vucevic, Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Rondo. The kick out to Oladipo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Fans, get ready for your magic dancers.
1:21 left in the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the shot is good. And that's now 18 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the fourth. I mean, that makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. And Orlando again with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Cousins. Yes!
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Rondo. Feeds it to Cousins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. He kicks it to Vucevic. Passes it to Houdini. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time. Well, I tell you what, Lance Stevenson, a.k.a. Born Ready, has just been sensational.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Rondo. No good on the quick three.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Gay outside. Stevenson kicks to Rondo. And here's Gay outside. It's in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, a close call for you guys tonight, but you're able to pull it out. What did this team show you with its ability to pull out a close and narrow win like this?
The main thing that I'll take away from this is that we're never going to get rattled at the end of the game. You know, when everything is on the line. We definitely know how to step our game up when it matters.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.